Yes, I am. And this is a really, really beautiful morning. This is really an inspirational morning. This is really a motivational morning. This is really emotion morning. This is really a movement um, morning. It's really, really beautiful outside. There's a few things that I would like to talk about. Um, I definitely want to talk about the elders and the ancient ancestors. I'm going to talk about a few things because these things need to be addressed in our communities, in our societies, for the indigenous people of the earth that's over here in the West. I want to make this clear and I want to make this precise and I really want to make this understandable for anyone and that's living a different walk of life, that's preaching certain things, in their life and they everyday tasks and stuff like that. A lot of people's doing things for like, share, subscribes. They doing things to get members inside of their teachings and their walks of life for fame, fortune, and riches, for whatever the case may be, right? They want you to understand things from a mathematical terminology, from a scientific terminology, from a historical terminology. All of these things, mathematics, right? Mathematics, okay, scientific terminology, right? All of these things. It's okay. It's okay to understand that the creator, because all of the information is there. The mathematical terminologies, the scientific terminologies. All of these things are there so that your physical can actually understand on who you are, so you can connect to your physical existence, which is great. To connect to your physical existence, right, is to understand the benefits which are here for your physical. Remember, your physical has a beginning and it has an end. It has a beginning and it has an end because this earth right here have a beginning and end to it. So to understand, right, and to pinpoint the actual mathematic on when the earth was created and when the sun was created and when the moon was created and many others, these things, these life forms that's in existence is created, is actually good. It's good. It's the benefit of your physical, right? You should know it because these actually living things are a part of you and you are a part of it. Most of these things already existed way before mankind. So to understand it, to get knowledge from this is okay because the creator says, search throughout the universe, search throughout life, then you can see me, right? To understand these things, to understand the sun, moon, and stars is actually a part of your existence, your physical existence. Do you understand that? Your physical existence. Does it weigh down on your spirituality? Does it bring great benefits for your spirituality? No. No. All this stuff is to benefit your physical. It's to benefit your physical. Once you learn all of these things, these mathematical terminologies, these scientific terminologies, which is actually the physical everything, which is the actual, and you can do your whole life and understand this mathematical terminology, this scientific terminology, history and all these other things. You can know this. If you do not work on your spirituality and find out what is your spirit is and where did it come from, it doesn't have a beginning and it doesn't have an end. It's not going to benefit your physical life. It is not going to benefit your physical life. Do you understand that? Because you only thinking of a physical sense. A physical sense. Okay, what mankind's created of? Or we created from the elements of the earth. We created from the fire, the water. We created from the mathematical understanding of creation of mankind. Once you learn all this stuff, it only benefits your physical existence. It only benefits your physical existence, the beginning and the end of life. Because you can die and understand this stuff, but what about your spiritual life that you're not giving knowledge, wisdom, or understanding to? That also needs fruit and knowledge. And how you get fruits and knowledge from that is through the worship of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, right? And which we learn this from is through our elders and the ancient ancestors, right? That existed way before our civilization. We are the descendants. We are the descendants of the ancient ancestors that did not speak, that talked telepathically to the Creator and used telekinesis to actually pick up physical items with their mind. It's an actual true fact, which they transform their spirit and transcend their spirit in and out their body freely. It's exactly what they was doing. And they believe in one creator. They represent that and they stand on that, which is really, really important for mankind. Let me tell you something. When you start to adapt ways and you start to listen to these other individuals that live a different lifestyle, a lot of these individuals is going to hit you with pictures. They're going to hit you with images. They're going to hit you with all these mathematical terminologies. They're going to hit you with all of these scientific terminology. They're going to hit with you. They're going to hit you with all of these historical terminologies to get you, right, to accept their ways and actions. But what is it doing with your spirit? What is it doing to your foreverness? They're not feeding your foreverness. Your foreverness is being left out because you know why? They don't believe in the spiritual realm. Let me tell you something. The ancient ancestors, right? And I'm gonna keep it real with you. Some of them transcend physical, mind, body, and soul above the heavens and earth. A lot of them transcend mind, body, and soul. That's why you can't find a physical body in this earth, because the Creator actually took up their mind, body, and soul all together. Some of them, they are in the earth. They are in the earth. You understand that? In some of these locations, if they're in the earth, you can't find it because He blocked that for human beings. Now, I'm talking about a spiritual realm. A lot of these individuals, they're going to go on their podcast, they're going to go on their videos and talk about physical existence. They're going to tell you, oh, this is the physical, mathematical, this is the actual accuracy of the right knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from this point of view. And from their point of view, yes, it is right. It is right. It is right. But they do not understand the spiritual realm because they is practicing what certain ancestors practiced in civilizations before them. These same individuals that's preaching this have not transcended their spirit out their body. They have not been in the spiritual realm. They have not been beyond the zones of the heavens. All they doing is speaking knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a mathematical point of view, from a scientific point of view, from a historical point of view. They have not transcended their spirit out their body to see actually these entities that live in the spiritual realm. The Creator has not given them power because of the knowledge and wisdom and understanding that they are speaking and upholding. Because our ancient ancestors, some of them used to practice this. And messengers and prophets came to them and told them to stop doing this, to stop preaching this, to stop preaching it. They didn't want to listen. They did not want to listen. They want to uphold, right, this murder, death, kill, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life. Some of them, they was preaching non-belief. They was preaching non-belief. Do you understand that? Non-belief. They were saying that they are the Omega, the Alpha Omega, the Almighty, which is true. Which is true. I'm telling you the truth. We are Him, but with limitations. Do you understand that? With limitations. We have limitations. He duplicated Himself. How He did it? Because remember, He don't have a beginning. He doesn't have an end. He doesn't have a sister. He doesn't have a brother. He doesn't have a mother. He doesn't have children. He doesn't have sex. He don't. He don't. He's just an entity of both energy that's everlasting. So He took His everlasting, no beginning and no end, and duplicated Himself, right? And created us, right? And shaped and molded us with the earth and all the elements in the universe. That's why we're supposed to be in tune with everything in the universe. And He created us to keep justice and balance. These individuals are allowed, right? Because they know that you dumb, deaf, and blind, right? That you dumb, deaf, and blind. So they're going to play on your mental blockage of darkness, of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and get you to believe and understand from a physical point of view that you are the creator, that you are the Alpha Omega. They're going to get you to believe that. And then you're going to start believing that, which is true. It's true. But what they're not telling you, that you can only procreate. You cannot create. The individual that teach you this, ask him, can he create a dog right in front of you right now? Can he use his mind, body, and soul, and his images to create and bring in life right now? Right now as we're speaking, can he do it? He can't do it because the Alpha Omega blocked that ability for us. He blocked it. Even though you can image it, right, and you can think of it, you cannot bring it into existence, right? You cannot, you can think of it, or I'm thinking about a dog, it can't appear just like that. Only the Creator has that ability to do that. Only the Creator has that ability. Now we have the ability to procreate, meaning whatever elements around us, we can procreate, right? And create a dog. And create anything. And procreate stuff. We can do that. We can procreate. We cannot create. I can't create no fly. You can't create a fly. No, you cannot. You have to use elements upon the earth to figure out how to bring the fly into existence. Do you understand that? And what happened is that the people that's cloning, they clone things. And they're not telling you that these things die. They cloning human beings, they cloning animals. And the reason why they die, because, right, animals don't have a spirit, they have a soul. We the only one that have a spirit and soul, the human being, right? The spirit is the Alpha Omega, the Creator. It's Him. It's actually Him, which has no beginning, it has no end. It cannot be destroyed. Your spirit cannot be destroyed because it's a piece of the Alpha Omega existence. It's a piece of it. It's immortal. Do you understand that? These individuals are going to tell you that. They're going to keep talking about the ancestors. The ancestors created us. The ancestors created this and that, which is lies. It is lies. They ain't create nothing. They can only procreate with the materials that's in existence, which the Creator bless upon us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It's an actual true fact. So the thing that I'm saying is that you got to be careful of the knowledge that you watch, the knowledge that you hear, the knowledge that's imbibed inside your mind. Be very careful who you listen to. Be very careful who you watch. These people will be with you. They will be with you. with magic of their tongue, of their speech, because they know that you dumb, deaf, and blind with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, with the mathematics, with scientific terminologies, right, and with historical terminology. They know that you don't have that. So in order to grasp you, they'll use images of books. They'll use images of each and everything. They will do that to gravitate your mind. But they're not feeding your soul. They're not feeding your soul and your spirit, which needs to get back to the Alpha Omega, the created in everything in existence. We are not from this. Listen, our physicals are from this earth, which is the beginning and end. I ask you, this is understandable. So your physical will want to be a part of this world. It wants to be a part of this world. It never wants to go away because this is the earth. Your spirit always want to go back to the spiritual realm. It wants to go back on where it came from, and it came from up above. Spiritually, you got people talking this garbage and nonsense. Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? The cameras went up there. The people said the cameras up there, man. There's no physical heavens up there because the heavens is in the spiritual realm. You cannot see that. You cannot see the spiritual realm, brother. You can't see it in the physical realm. You can't see it. I don't care what you do. I don't care how many machines that you send up there. You cannot see it because it's in the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is in a whole nother other life. A whole nother other life. And the only way you can see it, if you die, or if the Creator allows you to transcend into the spiritual realm so you can get what he's talking about. And he don't do that for many people. He did that for Jesus, peace be upon him. He did that for Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. And he did it for Enoch. He did it for Enoch. He took Enoch's body, mind, body, and soul up. Enoch is one of the ancient ancestors that he did that to. Jesus, he did it to Jesus. He took him up. He took him up. He took a lot of our ancestors up, mind, body, and soul. He said it in scriptures. He said, those I name that you don't know, right? He said there is many different prophets and messengers. No, many different messengers. Those he named and those he didn't name. There's a lot of them that you don't know. This is a whole different type of world when you're dealing with the spirituality. These individuals, they don't deal with the spirituality. They don't believe in the spirituality war. They don't believe in their spirit. Ask these individuals that's talking this nonsense, can they right now create a bunny or create a fly out of their mind right there? They cannot do that. They can close their eyes and imagine it. You can imagine a fly. You can't put it into existence. Now you can clone a fly. You can clone an animal and stuff like that, but it's gonna die because you know why? It doesn't have the spirit to exist. Animals and plants and fruits, they have a spirit. They have a soul. They have a soul. Your soul has a personality. It has emotions. Animals have emotions and a personality, and they talk. But the only thing that they don't have is the spirit, the free will. See, their spirit don't have free will to do wrong or right. They're not going to be judged. They're not going to be judged based on if the plant turns red and it's supposed to be green. The Creator's not going to be like, well, you're supposed to turn green while you turning red. There's no free will there. They're not going to be punished. Only mankind and this entity that has free will is going to be punished. The entity does not have a spirit. It has a soul. They soul have free will. That's why the entity hates you so much, because you have a spirit. You are the Alpha Omega, the Creator, and everything in existence. You are the Almighty, but with limitations. Do you understand what I'm saying? I need for you to understand that. And you got to ask yourself, is the elders and the ancient ancestors are flowing through you, are working through you, are you standing on it and upholding that? The oneness, the oneness, the oneness. The ancient ancestors, right, that didn't speak, right, and talk telepathically and also use telekinesis to pick up items, they always believe in one creator, one creator. This entity, barbaric devil demon, taught ancestors how to backdoor the creator and try to dethrone the creator and kill him so they can take his spot in human beings. Yes, there's so many human beings that's jacking this entity because he's teaching them secret arts. He's teaching them certain things that is hidden from the mankind. He's teaching them. And in the same token, they are changing the creation of the Alpha Omega. They turning boys into women, women into boys, girls into boys, boys into girls. They intertwining the species of animals, creating new species, and all of this other stuff. Procreating. Playing with the creation of the Alpha Omega, the created everything that exists. Human beings doing that because this entity is teaching them that you cannot see with your eyes. He's the op. He is the op. He's evil. He hates human beings. He don't care if you white, you black, you Spanish, you Indian, you Chinese. He don't care who you are. You are a human being. You are the enemy. He hates you, hates you, hates you. He's going to put things in your mind to deceive you and lie to you and backdoor you. He always do that. Do not jack him. Jack the righteousness. Jack the uphold, the oneness of the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. That is what's going to get you through for the foreverness. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So I'm dropping jewels on you. You have to uphold the oneness of what? To worship the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. How you doing, Michelle? How you doing, Flicks? How you doing, gang? How you doing? I'm glad that you're tuning in to me. Thank you so much because you got people over here that's getting your views, shares, and likes, right? For views. This is what they doing. They want you to subscribe to them so they can get more money. But they not really teaching you what you need to know. They not really teaching you your everyday life, your everyday struggle. After knowing all this, right? Know what I'm saying? How I'm going to get to the sun? No, how long does the sun takes mathematically to reach the earth, the sunlight, the rays of the sun? After you knowing all this, what is it doing for you? Is it going to help you pay your rent? Is it going to help you keep these evil people away from you? Is it going to help your child go to school? Is it going to help you pay your rent, pay your car note? The reality of what's going on? Is it going to help you? Physically, it helps you. Yo, I know mathematically, I know this and that. I know this and that. But what about your spirit? What about your spirit that's internal? What about that? What about worshiping the Alpha Omega, the creator? What about it? Okay, I know things scientifically. I do know things scientifically. I know the sun, moon, and stars. I know it's going to take me light years away physically to get to the certain stars. Physically. But it take a blink of an eye to get to the stars if you get in tune with your spirit. That spirit travel at the speed of light if the creator loves you and allow you to do that. So you can bring back the knowledge and lead people to him. These individuals are leading people, right, not to the Alpha Omega, but to their own group and their own civilization and their own communities. They're not leading you to the Alpha Omega, to the everlasting, to the foreverness. They leading you to their group and their membership, their cult. That's what they're doing by spreading knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Now, the knowledge and wisdom, understanding that they're spreading It's actually true. Mathematically, scientifically, yes. You don't think that the Creator knows that mankind gonna dig in the earth to actually look for the heavens and the earth physically? You try to look for it, it's not there. It does not exist in this realm. Do you understand that? It exists in a whole different other type of realm, and it's called spiritual realm, the Ghaib, the unseen world. The unseen world. It exists. I know it all too well. Let me tell you something, man. I used to be out here in these streets, bro. I used to be out here, man. I lived that dark life. I lived it. I tried it, man. Whatever you think of in that life, I tried it. It did not work for me. And a lot of other people that I know lived that life too. They got their life together. These guys was in the street, man, heavy. They was doing stuff, doing acts of violence. But they not doing that no more. They changed their life. So when we come over here to the spiritual realm, you know what? Yo, you know what? Let me try that, man. Let me try this spiritual realm because I keep doing these acts. All I'm doing is ended up in jail. I'm ended up in jail. I ended up not, taking care of my family. I ended up selling drugs. I ended up shooting this person. I ended up with life behind prison. Once you see that it backdoor you, you're going to be like, you know what? I'm not doing that. Let me try this life over here. This spiritual world. Let me try that. Let me see that. I guarantee you, if you're a person, a shooter, a thug, a person that's living this gangster persona life, if you come over and put the work in, I guarantee you your bag is going to triple, and double all the time. All you got to do is maintain your blessings. Over there, you got to keep putting in work. You got to keep shooting people, killing people, and murdering people. This is what these individuals not talking about. I don't want to hear about no mathematics. I don't want to hear about how I'm going to get to the sun. I need to hear about how I'm going to put food on my table, how I'm going to help my kids out, how I'm going to put clothes and all that other stuff. That's what I want to hear about. I want to hear about how can I change my soul. How can I worship the Alpha Omega? What's going to help me? Because I'm tired of living this gangster life because it's lying to me. It's backdooring me. All my boys is locked up. They got life. My other man just got murdered. He got shot in the head. He's an organ donor. Just count the people that you rolling with that died, that you pouring out liquor for and all these candles and wearing shirts for. Count it. Count the people. Count it of living this gangster solid life. And I guarantee you, you're going to say they was backdoored. They was back. That life is evil, bro. It is evil. So I'm asking you to live through the ancestors, right? The ancient ancestors and the elders, the ones that built inventions, that built technologies up until this day and benefit mankind. Put the work in, man. Put the work in. That's what I gotta say, man. When you see me, I'm living through I'm upholding the ancestors. I'm upholding the elders, man. I'm upholding this life, the spiritual life. I'm upholding. That murder, death, killed life is going to backdoor you in the end. Michelle said people need to be in tune with their spirit and God and understand that the enemy is here to seek, kill, destroy. That's right, Michelle. That's right. This is a spiritual war. It's spiritual. It's here to kill you and murder you and put you in the darkness. I know it all too well because I was representing that. I was upholding that life. It backdoor you. You don't get nothing there. All you do is get a name. Or I'm a shooter. Or I'm a killer. I'm a shooter. I'm a killer. I spend the block on my ops. The same these people are indigenous people of the earth. We killing each other. We are killing each other. You're going to get backdoored by this entity. It's killing two birds, one stone. You're not even getting no money out of it. All you doing is getting a name. Yo, so-and-so is a real shooter. He's a killer. He's a murderer. He got around 5 bodies, and the police didn't catch him yet. It's going to backdoor you. I'm telling you. You're going to backdoor you some way, somehow. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. So the question is that allow yourself, allow the allow the elders and allow the ancient ancestors to live through you. Let me tell you something. I took my Shahada, man, and I've been doing amazing. I've been doing amazing. I've been doing amazing, upholding the oneness, the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence. I am Muslim. Me taking my Shahada saved my physical life and my spiritual life, but more so my physical. Because after the time, once I took my Shahada, I'm still plagued with that. I'm still plagued with shootings and killings and murders and banging on people and robbing people. I'm still plagued with that. It's not just going to let me just come in and be forgiven like that. No, I got to put in work. I got to keep showing them that I love them. I got to keep showing and showing up, showing out. Going to religious studies, reading the Quran, just going. Just keep going. No liquor. Go. Are you going to fall in the pitfalls? Yes. Is darkness going to enter your life? Yes. Yes, it's not easy over here. That's why most people don't want to do it. They don't want to come on this side because you got to put work in. Spiritually. Jesus Christ is the way in life. Listen, all prophets and messengers, do you hear what I'm saying? You keep talking about Jesus Christ. All prophets and messengers are the way because they represent the Alpha Omega and they worship one creator. One creator. That's why we was created. To worship the creator, to keep balance and justice upon the earth. To keep justice and balance upon the earth as human beings. All prophets and messengers uphold the oneness of the creator. All of them did. All of them. Not just Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Ishmael, Isaac, all of them. They came up of the ancient ancestors, right? That did not speak or talk, did not write. They used telepathically to talk to the creator and use telekinesis to pick up items. This is way before scriptures, bro. Scriptures came later on down the line. There was no scriptures. There was only belief and non-belief. Belief and non-belief. That's it. There was no Muslims. There was no Christians. There was no Jews when the actual beginning of man creation came upon this earth. There was no Christians. There was no Jews or Muslims. There was only belief and non-belief. And with this bloodline, there was only one belief in one creator during Adam time. One creator. That's it. We did not associate partners with him. That came later on. We learned from this devil, demonic, evil, twisted, barbaric way of life. We learned how to disbelieve and backdoor the creator. That's exactly what happened. This is way before scriptures, man. Way before scriptures that I'm talking. This is knowledge that I'm talking to you. So those prophets and messengers, right? Those prophets and messengers, right? They uphold the oneness. It was a few of them. Listen, let me tell you something. With righteousness and goodness, we always going to be outnumbered because everybody cannot do this life. It's not for everybody, but it's for everybody. Do you understand that? It's not for everybody, but it's for everybody. Everybody want to live this barbaric life because it's easy to do. It's easy to shoot and kill people. It's easy to just do whatever you want to do. It's easy. But when you come over here in the spiritual realm, you got to put work in. Fallen angels can't lie, but evil cannot lie. On Wilson, there's no such things as fallen angels. Okay? There's no such